working. Just pulling up chat. Sure my sound works. Alright, today we're going to do SkyVerse NFT, a little bit of news. Probably going to be kind of a short episode. Alright, so a $350,000 Bored Ape NFT was just bought for $115. So it could be a mistake as there were other bids closer to market value which were not accepted. That's kind of weird. Costly mistake or a hack? Shows the previous owner with the moniker C-Chan accepting a 110 DAI. What is DAI? Is that the, like, I don't know, that weird token? That's not ETH. On Monday, it happened today. Well, let's look at it. Why not? Let's go on OpenSea. Check this out. E35. OpenSea. Bored Ape Yacht Club. Can you imagine selling a Bored Ape for $115? You'd wake up in like a cold sweat and be like, oh, here it is. Let's see if it's true. Wow, look at that curve. Wow, first price was, or no, is this all time of everything or just this one? This is just this one, right? Sold for $670, 100% below market value. That's crazy. Dude, it's 106 right now. This is weird. So in May it sold for 0.45. Why does it say average price too? Shouldn't not say average price if it's one NFT. And then sold for 16 in August. And then just sold for 0.03. That's crazy. Yeah, what's this address? He had a mutant ape. Did he also buy a mutant ape for nothing? He did. Oh, this is looking really weird. From the same guy, he bought a mutant ape for, what was that, 0.007? This is really weird. Yeah, there's got to be something up with this because it's two different NFTs. Maybe it's a hack. Some new hack, maybe? Interesting. Oh, it says it in the article. The owner also sold a mutant ape for $25. Even though the floor price for mutants are 22 ETH. The situation seems to be a mistake. Yeah, if he confused that for ETH, I guess. But why would it be the same seller, the same exact buyer, 2 times in a row? That seems suspect. Interesting. Since the purchase, the new buyer has claimed the ape tokens. He didn't even claim the ape tokens either? Oh my god. What is going on here? Apart from being sold at a much lower floor price, the sale also represents a major loss, seeing that he acquired it for 16 ETH in August. Yeah. The new buyer claimed the tokens too. How didn't he claim that he didn't claim his tokens either? Reach for comment. The owner told the block that he was in the process of figuring out as well. Like, he didn't know what happened. He said that he maintains a high degree of security on his accounts, especially during periods of travel, and would be hard-pressed to call it a hack. The owner added that they were traveling and had not intended any transaction. So, it's not a hack, and he didn't mean to sell these, but they sold. This is weird. Had to approve their wallet to be able to interact with it. Yeah, what is going on? This is a weird story. Next, has the NFT market peaked? Depends on who you ask. Unless over 5 billion in NFT transactions clocked in last week on March, an unlikely feat, the month is going to end a concerning slide. Yeah, I could tell you, it was a big slide this month. A lot of projects not either not staying above mint or not even minting out, and then them having to like cut supply. There's been a lot of that this month. The average weekly total of NFT transactions so far in March is the lowest since July of last year. Wow. The month before, the market really took off, and it was off 49 and 54 from the weekly averages in January and February, respectively, according to data from blockchain analytics firm Chain Analysis. So, yeah, and crypto right now is running. Bitcoin's going up and ETH, so interesting to see. And it probably means NFTs are going to drop even more because they're going to sell off their NFTs for ETH and then try to flip that for more money. So probably not looking good for NFTs in the short term. Dang. NFT sales top 23 billion already in 2022. Crazy. Alright, so we're going to go to the projects today. SkyVerse. I don't know too much about this one. Supply is kind of small, 5,000. Unique Sky Islands coming to the Metaverse. Part 1. So right now their Discord isn't out yet. But we'll check out their website. We'll look at their Twitter. We'll look at their white paper. They have a ton of followers. I don't know how they got so many followers. Joined in January, so I mean that was a little time ago. So it looks like they have a partnership with Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. We'll be performing an honorary audit. Yeah, definitely need good audits here. Because that right there could just kill your whole project if, it could tank right out of the gate. If you don't have like a good audit and your contract gets exploited. Plus, it's not a good look, especially if this is their first project. They did an AMA with Dreamland Gen. Never heard of them, but they have less followers than them. So they did a Q&A. Looks like either yesterday or maybe today, this morning. Alright, let's take a look. Here's their website. It's basically like a scratch. You can scratch off their website. It's not really much here unless there's some Easter eggs. I didn't really click around or anything, but it just gives you the time frame of when. It's kind of cool that you can like erase the black stuff. But they got 7 days, 7 hours left before the mint. It's actually not that much time, especially since they don't have their Discord out yet. That's a little weird. So let's look at their white paper. So pretty much all they have is this website and the white paper. It takes place in a fantasy universe whereby magic and dragons exist, similar to Minecraft, and people used to live together. Let's see, it used to be a united and wealthy nation, but then a phenomenon. Is that a phenomenon? I'm going crazy. I'm tired.
Phenomenon.
Yeah, phenomenon strike happened, and the whole, I don't know why I doubted myself on that, country was split into 5,000 different Skylands. These 5,000 Skylanders, isn't it Skylanders? It's like it's a toy or something. I remember those. You put them on the little pad, and they go into your Xbox game. My son used to play that. Those were cool. Are teleported to different parts of the world. Are you brave enough to come on this adventure to bring Skytopia back to how it was before? Part 1 is a set of 5,000 Genesis Sky islands to be set into various metaverses such as Sandbox and NFT World. So it's going to be on top of different metaverses. That's kind of interesting. What's their mission? It's create a strong core platform in the metaverse for community interaction into NFT space. This will allow members from different communities to interact with one another. That's kind of what the metaverse is going to do. Learn more about each other and dive into a deeper level of social experience. To execute this vision, we have partnered with projects that have strong community foundations. Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, Llamaverse, heard of that. Therefore, our mission would be to bridge all our partnered communities into the metaverse, forming one big family. Interesting. So they have all these partnerships, and then they're going to kind of make one big metaverse play. Let's see who the partners are. I mean, they said some of it. Never heard of this, but this is the top one.
Project Gojira.
Gojira? Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. I've heard of PX Quest. That's like a play to earn. Llamaverse is like an alpha group. I think I've heard of Dark Echelon, but I haven't checked that one out. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Squishy Squads, like my main community NFT I'm in. Magic Mushroom Clubhouse. That's Brett from the Brett Way from YouTube, who's also their friends with Squishy Squad. And I don't know the rest of them. But yeah, I do know some of the projects on here, so that's pretty cool. So I guess this is a metaverse play, and then these communities are going to be part of it. Funding. SkyVault, 95% fund allocation. Team, 5%. They're only taking 5%. All right. All royalties earned from secondary market OpenSea sales will go towards the SkyVault. To advance our roadmap, we'll look at that next. We will need as much funding to allow for more room to develop and move SkyVerse forward in the most efficient manner. Thus, we have decided on shifting 100% of the royalties to the SkyVault to be the best way. Okay, so they're not at 95 anymore? Maybe they should have updated that. I just deleted the team, maybe. Let's look at their roadmap. Building base of SkyVerse. So it's sounding like this is going into Sandbox and it's going into other metaverses like NFT worlds, but how does that work? They're like building on top of it, I guess. Okay, and then it says 95 again, even though it said 100 back there. That's a little confusing. I don't know which one it is. Probably 100, I guess. This allows everyone to see where the funds are being used and whether it is used efficiently or wisely. As at SkyVerse, we highly respect transparency among our investors, and this is something we truly wish to enforce upon. Utility Marketplace. Constant additions of new improvements, new features. Trading tool utility, long-term partners with trading groups. So like Llamaverse. SkyPixel, and MMO open world community game. Sky Worlds, an NFT world / Minecraft project. Sandbox project, assets, animations. Building on future collections. Second and third collections have been planned already. Improvements on staking to make staking more fun and rewarding. Gamification. And Sky Token implementation in partnered I can't talk today. Projects. Tokenomics technology, tooling to improve PTE economy. It's a well planned ahead to position ourselves well to attain these goals. We strive to bring as much value to those who believe in us, and this can be seen in our plans above. All of this can only be achieved by proper allocation of funds into the SkyVault, which is why we are putting 95% of sales in there. We estimate our plans to take about 50 to 70% of the funds, giving us quite some room to explore. Okay. Interesting. What's our Sky token about? One Sky equals one Sky. Sky token is the only currency that the whole SkyVerse ecosystem functions upon. Holders will be able to earn Sky through staking Sky Islands. So that's the NFT, I guess. Sky is an ERC20 token that runs on Ethereum and is used throughout all the SkyVerse builds. There's different rarities or something. Common, rare, epic. So, okay, so the more rare it is, the more tokens you get. Is that daily? Dependent on rarity. There's a chart. Got it. Can be used in the following: Sky Ticketer, so Marketplace, Sky Pixel, upcoming second and third collections, partnered collections, like PX Quest, auction bids for 101, merch drop. Everybody needs a merch drop in real life events, and everybody needs to do the Super Bowl. Yeah. A lot of projects say exactly the same thing. Like almost every single project, you'll see merch and in real life events. It's just the thing, man. Traditional staking versus time-based staking. Time-based staking, option to stake and unstake at any time. That's nice. I like the flexibility of that. Where you don't have to like lock up your stuff for a month or whatever. Bonus depends on duration. Okay, so you just get rewarded the longer you stake, but you can unstake at any time. That's cool. Earns up to 100% Sky bonus. So, yeah, I still kind of don't get this. I mean, they're building on top of other established metaverses, looks like, through their NFT, I guess, and then you get tokens on top of that. So, I mean, I kind of get it. Early April is their mint. We'll announce exact date 1 week before. 0.1 ETH. Ooh, that's a little high. That's a little high, but there's only 5,000 of them, so they do have that going for them. Max 1 per wallet. That's good. And it's going to be a full, let's see, hold on, whitelist / public? Those are two different things. So 100% whitelist sale. So it looks like it's strictly just whitelist, even though they put public. It's a little weird. Reveal will take 48 hours after mint. We already kind of looked at the rarities, so we know. Oh, this tells you how many. There's only 50 legendaries. 3,000 commons, 1,500 rare, 450 epic. They partner up with Rarity Sniper. All right. So interesting. What about the art? Let's look at that before we go. Yeah, here's their art. I actually saw this project as I was just going through Twitter. There we go. That's like with a partner. Whoa, what is that? Yeah, so it's that. That's what I saw on Twitter that caught my attention to check this project out. You got flying pigs in a castle. Like, who doesn't like that? But yeah, so there you have it. It's kind of weird that their Discord's not out yet. I don't know why are they holding off on that. And it looks like their Discord's coming out when the NFT's coming out. Maybe to stop scams and stuff like that. I have no clue how they built this big of a following either. I mean, off of one website and just a Twitter. But they did. How many tweets do they have? Does it tell you? I know it tells me when I look at my stuff, but I don't know. Probably says it somewhere. I just don't know where. Just curious to know. Maybe they're just tweeting a lot. That's how they built their following. That's a pretty big following, though. So, interesting to see how this one will go. Mint's coming up. So, we'll see. All right, that's all I got. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.